Hits like Coca-Cola, Levi Strauss, Johnny Carson and Mickey Mouse. The first star was James Dean. Elvis Presley, yeah, he's still the king. Some things are only imitatable. You can't beat an original. Oh, you can't beat an original.
And we're going to talk more about your books and your work in a minute, but I have to ask the most important question. It's Saturday morning. What's in the bowl? I've got the remaining amount of the chocolate caramel Captain Crunch, Honey Nut Cheerios. Is that what you have, Ivy? Oh my God. It is a psychic moment. Didn't that happen the last time you were on the show, Ivy?
Yeah. Do I just bring twin magic without having a twin?
Wait, so it's a Wonder Twin Powers thing.
Well, let me just say, if Ivy had a twin, the world would blow up to weight because it could not handle the hotness.
I don't think the world can handle the level of sarcasm.
Well, Ivy, for those people who have never tuned in before, you are the official co-host this morning. Tell everyone a little bit about who you are, what you do, and what is your pop culture fandom.
Hey, you guys. My name is Ivy Roman. I'm a professional wrestler and comedian. It's an honor to be here tonight with all of you and having our cereal so early in the morning. My fandom at the moment, right now, Johnny, it is Star Trek Lower Deckers on HBO Max. I am geeking out over this series. It is so amazing, especially just having, as adults, we all know this is the worst hood of our lives, right? It's the most ghetto of them all. So, after a long work day, turn it on, kick back, and it's like I'm like a kid all over again. And I literally have the best sleep. So I love this show.
Now, so Lower Decks, is that the animated show?
Mm-hmm, it is.
Okay, I have not seen it yet, but...
Well, now there's a second animated Star Trek, too. It's Star Trek Prodigy, which is over on Paramount+.
Mm-hmm. That's the next one that I'm going to watch after. Like,
unfortunately, I haven't watched any of those because I'm a cheapskate and we don't even have cable anymore because nobody was watching it. But, all the premium stuff is like...
Yeah.
Okay, we got Netflix and YouTube. That's pretty much what we watch. But
yeah, we're Netflix, Disney Plus. Pretty much everything that we want to watch is between those. Although I do now have an HBO Max trial subscription so that I can watch Peacemaker.
Yes, it's so good.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet. I was going to start it last night, but I got derailed. And that's a whole other story. We'll tell in a minute. But I got to know. So we're talking cereal. For those of you who are tuned in, I am of an age where we did not have iPhones or iPads at the breakfast table. In between cartoons and comics and kaiju, we were reading the back of the cereal box. And
there's nothing on the back anymore.
Well, so there is on Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch, they have... Listen, I posted a thing on Instagram, a carousel on Instagram this week, talking about the connection of board games and cereal, because we cover board games quite a bit on our channel, and people are like, Johnny, what does board games have to do with cereal? Well, Captain Crunch is like they continually print games or have board game mail-in premiums, and this one has this really cool chocolate caramel river maze, and of course they're not difficult, but they're fun.
Yeah.
But nothing on the back of Honey Nut Cheerios. What's on the back of it?
It's like some recipe stuff. You oat a no. More than 500 recipes were developed, and more than 10 shapes and sizes were considered before the ideal Cheerios recipe was found. I mean, it's some trivia stuff, but it's like that's not great. My favorites were always the oh crap, what do you call them? like the Where's Waldo. So you had to find the certain objects, so you got this big picture on the back of it. And it's like, okay, well, find this and find that. And, and where's Lucky at and that kind of stuff.
That's pretty amazing. So I was thinking about this morning, and this is a great segue. So you guys are eating Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm eating caramel chocolate Captain Crunch, which I love Captain Crunch to begin with. And adding caramel and chocolate to it just takes it to a whole nother level. But I got to know, when we were kids, I mean, did you eat Cheerios as kids? Were you like all excited about the Cheerios box? How does it hold up for you as an adult? Because I was thinking about this morning. What are some things that you didn't like as a kid, but today as an adult, you really appreciate?
Oh God.
I mean,
Naps.
no, 100%. There's napping. If we're keeping it cereal, I learned to like Raisin Bran for health purposes. Like, yeah, I know. I've learned, but my mom showed me a cool way to have it that kind of made it taste like oatmeal, not really cereal. Like warming up the milk and then just pouring it over. It tastes better. And honestly, just having free time to do whatever you want without having to be anywhere. I think that's what it is, really.
Yeah. Oh God. Having all to have
My inner
all
child.
time back to do whatever. Oh God, that would be something amazing. There wasn't a cereal that I really didn't like, except for this one. I can't even remember the name of it, but it was like eating tree bark.
Was
And
it
Mini Wheats?
shredded wheat?
no, it wasn't. No, I liked shredded wheat. But my mama and papa, I stayed with them a lot, and they would get this one cereal, and it wasn't Special K, and it was like
Grape
little,
nuts.
yes, and it tasted like freaking tree bark.
All right,
Ew.
so normally it's the worst when your cereal gets soggy in the milk.
Yeah.
For me. And this is a thing with Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch gets soggy really quick.
Mhm.
It tears up the roof of your mouth, but it gets soggy quick. Now, the chocolate puffs in it do not. They stay crispy, which is an odd thing. But I hate it when cereal gets soggy in the bowl. And grape nuts, you had to even make it edible, you had to let it sit and marinate for about 30 minutes to really be able to enjoy it.
What does that look for?
Ivy's face.
I'm
Precious.
I'm just thinking about like having cereal that tastes like tree bark. Like I feel so bad for that moment in your childhood. Like
But it was all about the fiber. And the only reason I ate it is because that's the only cereal that there was. And it's like nobody was making breakfast. It's like, okay, we'll get some cereal.
Yeah, definitely.
Enough
That's
sugar,
why
you can eat it after you let it soak for a while. Or you just go ahead and push through it and, tear the roof of your mouth open. And it's hurting for the next week because, you ate razor blades or whatever.
We got some more comments. Oh my gosh, people are just flooding us. I don't know that we're going to be able to get to every comment, everybody, but we're going to try. Chris Vaglio says, Honey Nut Cheerios. Yep.
Yeah.
I love Honey Nut Cheerios.
Did you guys see how I was having my coffee? I'm so sorry, Johnny.
No, I didn't. No.
So, all right. So you guys know I live in New York and I'm always, fast paced. I'm always busy. So I'm actually having coffee with my Honey Nut Cheerios. I'm pouring it into my coffee and I'm
that's milk crate stuff right there.
And I'm literally just like eating it.
Is it good?
It's delicious. It's so good, especially when it gets a little soggy. So you don't taste the
coffee
sogginess.
Instead of milk.
Mm-hmm. Try it, guys.
So I was at Walgreens the other night, and they had a display in the center of the store with all of these boxes of cereal on top, but the base of the display were 12 packs of beer. And I'm like, what are they trying to suggest here? That you should have beer with your cereal? I'm sure there are many people who would do that.
I'll try that.
That's milk grade as well.
I'll try that on a dare. I'll do that on a dare in the next one. I'll have beer and I'll try it.
Okay.